I want to introduce Mr. Malvo because he's been working with Kids First for 5 years. And I want to bring on his son. His son's name is Kobe Malvo. And Kobe is just everything. He does it all. He plays football. He edits. He's a great school person and a great young man on and off the field. So let me welcome Mr. Kent Malvo from Putting Kids First. Are you there? Hi, Kent.
Yeah, how you doing, Coach Lee?
How you doing, young man?
I'm doing pretty good. I just want to, before we get started, I just want to thank you and everybody who put this podcast together, putting focus back on the kids.
Well, I want to welcome you to the Coach's Four Quarters radio show, and I want you to understand that Mr. Moore is doing a great job in doing this and putting together. I am so proud and so excited about being on this show and hosting the show today. Okay, and I also see Kobe Malvo. I see him sitting there. Welcome, Kobe.
What's up, Coach Lee?
How you doing, son?
I'm doing good.
Good. I'm gonna talk to you today. Now, Ken, give me a little history about yourself.
Well, we started Putting Kids First about 5 years ago. Ever since then, we been taking overweight kids with asthma, and we've been turning them into athletes. We've been taking kids and molding them and mentoring them and making them excel and achieve, And we've been doing this for the last 5 years. We didn't dominated every combine we didn't been to. Our kids are awesome.
Good. Kobe. Hello, how are you, sir?
I'm good.
Good. Give me a little history about yourself.
Well, I've been playing football for 5 years. It's been a good 5 years. I've been doing a good job. I've been keeping in, and every year I go back and just do the best I can.
Well, good. Well, you know what? You answered my question because I was going to ask you, how long have you played football for? And you said 5 years. Now, what position, if we don't know, what position do you play, son?
I play offensive guard and defensive tackle.
Offensive guard and defensive tackle. Oh, that's wonderful. Now, let me know, how do you enjoy playing these positions? Was it new to you, or did you say, oh, man, I'm playing this position. I sure don't want to do this, but I like doing that. So talk to me about the position.
Well, at first, I thought it would be a hard job, but it's actually not that hard because I'm mostly one of the bigger guys in the field. So it's easier to move people. So it's like one of the easier jobs that I like it.
Good. Now, what's the best play you ever made? I know that you say you move people, but I know you done made some good plays, but I want to know the best play you made.
Well, the best play I probably did was in this year in Carson. Well, I was playing defensive tackle, and okay. I hit the center and the guard. Oh. And then I ran in the backfield and hit the quarterback. We got an interception, and we made a touchdown.
And that wouldn't have happened if you didn't do that, huh?
No.
I'm telling you, you came through two people and got the quarterback. I'm telling you. I want to say that I watched you play, and I enjoyed every second of my time watching you play. Okay? I also know that you played last season in the Youth Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
How'd you enjoy that?
It was fun in experiencing that. People from different states, meeting new people, having a great time out there, going to an amusement park, playing in a game with people I never played before. It was just a great time out there.
Wow, okay. And that was a whole new experience, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But then, Bobby, you did it. No, you was ready, wasn't you? I knew you would be. Yes, sir. Now, let me ask you this. Now, we know that you play in Victorville, California for a High Desert. Can you tell me the league and the team that you play for and represent in the High Desert?
Well, I played Pop Warner for my first 3 years, which was
Okay.
for the Storm. And then for my next 2
Storm?
years, I played for the Snoop League.
Oh, you played for the Snoop League. Now, you played for the Storm. Is that the Desert Storm or High Desert Storm? What was that? Who was that?
The High Desert Storm.
The High Desert Storm. And then you turned around and played for the Snoop League.
Yes.
What was the name of your team?
Well, for the first year, it was the Saints, and then for the second year, they combined it like teams, and they called it the Kings.
All right, all right. So it's called the High Desert Kings?
Yes.
Very good. Now, I've also heard that you did some great things at the Combine when you first got into the Combine. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. I did a couple combines. I think my first one, I got 3rd place.
Okay.
And I did pretty good. I was like one of the fastest people. And then I think for my second combine, I got 1st place.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And you got some trophies or something on the wall for that?
Yeah, I have medals.
Huh. Well, that's right. You did show me that, didn't you? I wanted to take them home, didn't you? But you wouldn't let me take them. I want to take them off the wall. But, you know, I want you to know that I am very, very proud of you on and off the field. Now, I would like for you to talk to me. Tell me a little bit about your grades in school.
My grades are good. I have mostly A's, just like 1 B or C. I'm bringing that C up. I'm doing good in school. I understand everything, and I don't make a problem. I'm a good kid at school, and yeah.
Well, we also know that you're very good on and off the field. What's the name of your school?
Riverside Prep, but I'm switching schools.
Okay, so you're in
I don't actually know what school right now.
Okay, so yeah, Riverside Prep, and that's where?
Huh?
Where is that located at, your school and everything?
Oral Grande.
Beg your pardon?
Oral Grande.
Oh, okay. Is that in Victorville or?
Well.
The next city over.
Yeah, the next city over.
That's the next city over. Okay, very good. Very good. And we know that you have great grades, and I love that about you. Now, can you talk about a little bit about your training? Do you have special coaches that train you?
Well, you train me.
See a big smile come up? You say?
And my Uncle Sean, he trains me, and my dad.
And your dad. Well, tell me a little bit about your training and what you like to do, and a little bit about that.
Well, they teach me how to get better at things. I like that they teach me how to get better, which it works. And I just get better every time I play football.
Now,
from the training that you guys give me.
That's great. And then you tell me your goals. Are you trying to go to are you going to play in college and on to the NFL if you can?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get there.
Okay. Is there any special college or school that you like that you want to play at?
I'm not sure right now.
Not sure right now? You're just filling it out, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we're pretty sure that when you're ready to go, there's going to be a lot of schools trying to get you to come play. Okay?
Okay.
Now, Ken.
Yes.
Talk to you now a little bit. If I see you getting there, hi, Ken. That's what I want to say to you. Now, Ken, tell me a little bit about your history and all the way up to the things that you've done so far.
Well, like I said, it's been a 5-year journey. And we started off slow, trying to get the parents involved and all that. But we started off with about 20 kids, and we ended up with about 150 kids. And we did over 80 camps so far that we give the kids up here. And from there, we then created maybe a good 75 athletes out of our conditioning camps and everything around here.
That's good. Now, I also understand that a lot of the things that you do for kids, you put up yourself.
Yes, most of the time around here we're in a low income community, so you know, we try to get donations, but if stuff don't happen, we have to go in our own pockets and fund to make sure the kids have what they need.
That's very good.
Yeah, so, but you know, it's hard, but at the end of the day, when my kids go out and they take these combines and win, it's all worth it.
That's great. And also, you're not the only one involved. Your wife is also involved with the female side, or girls that come up. You know, she's mentoring and doing some things on the side through your company, putting kids first. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, she had a little program called Girls to Women, and what she did was teaching the girls good grooming, good attitude, how to grow up and just be a functioning person in society, you know, and teaching them the right path, basically.
That's good. That is good. Now, could you talk a little bit about the things you're doing now toward the future? The traveling team, the youth, what we call the jamboree that we're trying to do in San Diego. Talk a little bit about that, because a lot of that is coming through your company, and also talking about the things that you're doing, such as I know, building the football fields and doing some of the things that we're doing.
Yeah, basically we was getting our fields together. We was trying to put a traveling team together before all this COVID-19 came around, and we knew we had a group of kids that were just outstanding. So we was trying to take them and actually let them show the nation what they actually had. So we was going to take them around this whole country and prove what we do, you know. And as far as San Diego go, we're trying to put a youth jamboree, a big San Diego football tournament, so all the kids can meet each other from coast to coast, so we can play with the best. You know, it's all about the best being with the best. And right. If you think you're the best, you will be the best.
Good. You know? And also, I would like for the listening public to know that you're also inviting semi-pro and semi-pro men and semi-pro women teams to come and play in your jamboree.
That's the exciting part about it. We got the kids to actually be with and experience the semi-pro league, you know, with the women and the men. So, man, for me, that's just a big thing, something to give the kids, you know, so something so they can look forward to and to look up to, you know.
Mm-hmm. And what are some of the things that you're offering them as a fun thing to do in San Diego during the 8 days of this jamboree?
Well, San Diego's a fun place anyway, but they have the zoo, they have the SeaWorld, and they have the beaches. And San Diego is just a nice, cool place to relax, you know, and it'll be a good place to have a football, especially during the hot season, you know, for the kids to have a real good time. And I think kids from other states, especially from the East Coast, they really will enjoy that.
Good. Now, we are also putting together a share and compare program where young players like Kobe can put in his stats and coaches can put in their stats and put in their rankings all around the country, and against you know, and have great rankings and rank teams and everything. So what do you think about that type of program?
I'm excited about that because they give the kids a chance because really in youth football, they don't take stats. So like I said, a lot of people get looked by when you have real great players. Like Tom Brady, he was known as a nobody, ended up being one of the greatest quarterbacks. So you got people sitting back in the wings that's just waiting, that nobody noticed, but these stats, I think, will bring it out there a little bit more and let people kind of know what's really going on.
All right. And, you know, this is the brainstorm. His baby, Mr. Danielle Moore, is more or less doing this because he believes in the same thing, because there's so many teams coming out that want to be ranked. And even though they don't do the rankings, he doesn't do the rankings. He is keeping the record of all the teams that's doing that.
Yes, yeah, Dave. Hey, that to me is it's exciting. It's exciting because usually it's a different process for your kids to go out there and get ranking. You have to run around the country and all that. But if you actually can punch your numbers in and actually let everybody know what you did, I think that's it opens it up to a lot more kids.
And you go and it's on the website. You go to the website.
Yes.
You see everything. You go to the
Yeah.
website and you see that.
Yeah.
And, so now, let's talk about the training that you're doing with some of the kids. As I said before, I met you. So what do you think that our training together is doing for you're putting kids first?
Well, like I said, by nature I'm a conditioning coach, but I have a taste for talent. That's why I have you, and I have Coach Sean. And with you and him, you're my 1-2 punch. And I think with the best coaching, you're gonna have the best players. So I just think that like you say, if you want talent on the field, you got to have talent with the coaches too.
All right.
If you want everything to go smooth and happen for you.
I like that. And I enjoyed it from day one, the first time I met you all and got involved with it. I enjoyed it from day one, especially teaching young Kobe.
Yeah.
Day one. That's right.
Well, and like I said, he's been here since the company started. And, he did over 80 camps. He played in the Pro Bowl. He did 5 years of football and then dominated in his position. So I think he's going to go a long way.
I think so too. And we hopefully will see young Kobe playing on Sundays. We're looking forward to that. Young Kobe playing on Sunday and in the near future.
Yes.
Okay? Very good. Now, Ken, I want to thank you. Thank you so much for coming on the Four Quarters Four Quarters Coaches Show, not the Gridiron, but the Four Quarters Show. Okay, I want to make sure I get that right, and I want to let you know that you are appreciated and highly respected in your field, and I want to thank you. And young Kobe, I want to thank you for coming on the show, and I want you to continue to do the great things that you do on and off the field because you're a very multi-talented young man, and there's so many things in your future is so bright.
Hey, thank you, Coach Lee.
You're welcome. Have a great day. So long.
All right. See you later.
So, another young football player from Victorville, California, and the high desert. And I want you to know his name is Christopher Martin. Hi, Christopher.
Hi.
And how are you, son?
Good.
It's good to see you. It really is good to see you today. I want to welcome you again to the Four Quarters Coaches Four Quarters Show, okay?
Okay.
All right. So now, I would like to know if you enjoy playing football.
Yes, I enjoy playing football.
You enjoy playing football? What position do you
Yes.
play, Christopher?
Running back and linebacker and DN.
And linebacker. What, outside linebacker, middle linebacker?
Outside.
Outside linebacker. What position do you like the best?
Running back.
Or you like running back? Okay. So let me ask you some questions. When you're playing running back, did you make touchdowns this year?
Yeah.
How many touchdowns did you make?
I don't know. I don't
You
really
don't
count.
know. All right. Well, I won't put you on the spot to know. But here's the question I got for you. You also play for a team up here in the high desert of Victorville, California. Can you tell me what team that was?
The High Desert Kings.
The High Desert Kings? Okay.
Yes.
And we also know that your dad takes you around and you travel all over the country and play, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can you tell me some of the places where you've been and played?
I've been to Texas and then New Orleans and then Florida.
All right. And the team and do you know the name of the events that you played in Texas and that you played in? Do you remember?
Yeah. It's True Talent.
Okay. Oh, it's all right. It's all
And
right.
PC.
Okay. Now you also played in the Youth Pro Bowl, didn't you?
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Youth Pro Bowl that you played in, son?
I liked it. It was fun.
Good. And can you tell
We
me?
got to.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
It was fun. We got to go out to the Pro Bowl.
And you went to the Pro Bowl. And can you tell the audience how'd you do in the game that you played in?
I did good.
You did good. You did better than good. What did you receive?
MVP.
You received the MVP. You went all the way to the Youth Pro Bowl in Florida and got the MVP. Very proud of you. So you did very well. How did you like Florida?
It was fun and it was nice out there.
Yes. And did you tell me some of the things that you all did while you was there?
We got on rides and did other stuff there. Went swimming at the resort.
Okay. Okay. Oh, at the resort you went swimming. Great. Great. And then how do you stay in shape now that you're not able to work out all the time? How do you stay in shape for the season?
I get up every morning and then I do push-ups and sit-ups and squats. And then in the afternoon, I do curls and I do push-ups and then push-ups off the bed and then I hop on the treadmill.
All right. Oh, you get on the treadmill and run. That's great. That'll
Yes.
keep you in shape. Now, do you want to play in college? Which college do you like that you would like to play in?
UCLA, LSU, and Florida State.
Okay, so you know what that tells me? That tells me that you're a great student. Can you talk to me about your school? How's your grades?
They're good.
They're good? Okay, they're just good, or are they better than good?
Better than good.
Good, 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 good. I like hearing that because some of the schools that you want to go to, you got to have good grades to really get in there. You know what I mean? And I know that
Yes.
you do. I also know that you are a great young man on and off the field. I know that because I got to meet you firsthand. And I know that I enjoyed meeting you when I met you. Now, are you going to play in the NFL hopefully one day?
Yes.
You do want to play. Now, if you had a chance to play in the NFL, where would you play?
The Saints.
Oh, you like the Saints? That's your team?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I like hearing that. Also, we know that you like some of the things, you like good food. Can you tell me some of the things you like to eat?
Red beans and rice, gumbo,
And that's
quarter
it?
soda fries,
Oh, okay. I know there's more than that. I know there's more than that.
burritos, tacos.
Well, how old was you when you first started playing football?
I was 4 years old.
You was 4.
Yeah.
Did you play with the older young men or did you play with the young men your age?
I played with 5U and some
So
of
you
them was 6.
played with young men that were older than you.
Yes.
How'd you like it?
It was fun.
Wow, that is really good. That is really good. I'm telling you, you say it's fun to play with somebody older than you, and that's really on the money. We also understand that you play other sports besides football. Can you tell me about some of the other sports you play, Christopher?
I play basketball for my school team.
Oh, you do? And
Yeah.
how did your school team do this year?
It was going good, but then we had to stop because the coronavirus.
Oh, okay. And what position did you play in basketball?
I didn't really know yet because it was tryouts.
Oh, it was
And
tryouts.
I made the tryouts, and then we had our first couple practices, and then they were just really going around seeing what you could do, so they could place you in a position.
Oh, all right. So in other words, that wasn't your first stint at basketball. You played before, right?
Yeah, like playing around outside with my brothers and sisters.
Oh, okay. So you never played on an organized team, but you just played around. Okay. So, but that just got you ready for this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, I want you to know that when you traveled to Florida and played, I was so proud of you. So proud of you and your accomplishments in Florida. And you went down and you played and you did a great job. And you represented California very, very well. And I wanted you to know that I was so proud of you. I was swole up. My chest was swole up. Like your chest was swole up when they gave you that award. I saw you. And you also received something for your finger. What was that?
A ring.
You got a ring for the Pro Bowl. Now, do you hope to do that again?
Yes.
Next year, you hope to do it again?
Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to having you again. And now I want to tell you, I want to thank you for coming on my show. And I also want to let you know that we enjoyed having you on the show. Okay? And now, I also want to let you know that we have a compare and share thing that's going to happen where you can go to the website and put in all your stats and all the type of things and see the rankings and different things with the program. So how do you think about that? What do you like that? Do you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like to see your name up on there one day, pretty soon? Well, I hope to see you.